Okay, I'm live. Woo! All right, so today it's a let's describe this picture. In this live English lesson, we're going to describe this picture and talk about the setting and action. That will be the foundation for exploring this picture. Okay, so I'm trying something new today and I'm going to turn on my scrolling text. So, couple options today for doing this lesson is one, I'm streaming live on YouTube, great, but I'm also using the Zoom app. All right, so let's see what this means. So first, let me move my thing over there. All right, there we are. So there's a picture. We'll be talking about it. We'll be typing all that good stuff. But I'm also doing something that's kind of interesting, I think, is I'm live on Zoom as well. So I have an online meeting. It's a Zoom meeting. You can see the Zoom meeting ID. It's 791-340-254. Right now, I'm the only one in there. So you guys are welcome to join. And I'm going to show you how it works. So let's see. So first, it's the Zoom Cloud Meetings app. Right? And it's on Google Play, it's on the Apple Store, all that good stuff. Okay, so you download it, and you don't even have to create an account. It looks like this when you open it up, and down here is a thing that says join a meeting. So if you tap on join a meeting, it asks you to put in up there the meeting ID, and I put my name as able to. You can just tap on, you can change your name if you want down below. See where the green thing is. All right. So we're going to put in the meeting ID. It's scrolling down below. Here it says tap, join a meeting, and enter meeting ID. Take a look at 791-340-254. All right. So you put that in and you tap join meeting. All right. It's going to ask you a couple things like, do you want to join with video? Stuff like this. Huh? Oh, Garden's in the comments. She says, hello, I'm here. Okay, so did you hear the ding dong? When you first go in there, it says, please wait, the meeting host will let you in soon. Michael Abelingo Zoom meeting. Okay, so you can do that and I will let you in, right? So right here, it's able to, you can see, and I'll put admit. So suddenly, I'm looking at myself. Now, I think this is really cool. And you might have to push something that says call device audio, right? It gives you a choice. Tap on call device audio. There's the voice. All right, we're gonna turn off the microphone. Okay. And the comment says, Garden says, new app. Well, I've been using it for a while, but now I'm combining it with my YouTube Live. So if you guys want to come live and talk with me, because in YouTube Live, all you can do is type, which is not bad, but if someone wants to talk, they can do it. All right, Doguken Eren says, hello, dear teacher. Hello. All right, we have someone joining. All right, let me kick out myself. All right, let's see, one sec. I'm going to share my screen. 1 second. And so we can see over there, and I'm going to kick this guy out because it's just me. All right, so we're going to remove able to. And I think we have someone else in there that is looking to join. So let's see if I can find him. We have Oppo F5. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, so there's Oppo F5. And I'm going to unmute you. You're probably going to have to turn on your audio. Let's see, I'm going to ask you to start your video. Because the point here is, I mean, you can watch and hang out, but the whole point is to be more to talk. So if you're not going to say anything, then it's kind of pointless. But you can, I guess, look and watch for a while. But yeah. All right, so I'm going to hide non-video participants because, there's nothing to see. So I'm going to go ahead and start the lesson. And if people join, then we can hang out and talk and stuff. Okay? So let's see. Look in the comments on YouTube. It says, well, I suppose I can move them over so everybody can see. Do it. Okay, so Garden says, hello, new app. Dogen says, hello, dear teacher. Dogukan Eren says, you are a perfect man. I hope so that I will meet you one day. Okay, so you can come live on Zoom if you want and we can chat. All right, so Maduline Hulali says, hello, teacher. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking about the Zoom meetings because it's scrolling down below. Let me move where I am. So it's scrolling down below right there, right, to join live. So you can come live and talk. But we're going to get started with describing the picture, right? So today we're going to describe this picture. Let's get started. Okay, so everyone is there. Let's do it. All right. Let's see one thing. Oop. Get that. Okay. So this is the picture, and we're going to start with the setting, right? So this is like the time and the place. So you guys tell me, we're going to finish this sentence, all right? So the location of this picture is what? What do you think? You guys finish the sentence. The location of this picture is what? I'm looking in the comments. I've got lots of ideas. I have an idea where it is. I didn't take the picture. I found the picture on Pixabay, but we can talk about the location. So I'm looking. Does anybody have an idea? What is the location of this picture? All right. Garden says a garage. Ooh, probably like a parking garage, right? Uh-huh. All right. We have someone, Opal 5. Uh-huh. Oh. Hello. That looks like that's my wife. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. You might have to turn on your audio though. Okay, so you're live streaming on YouTube right now. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. All right, so just give me 1 second there. Okay, give me 1 sec to do something quick. There it is. Okay, so location of this picture. What do we have people saying? In the comments, they're saying a garage, a parking lot. Well, there's a couple different options. We could say it's a parking garage, right? Maybe it's an empty parking garage. See, Maduline Hulali says under a bridge. We could say the location of this picture is under a bridge, maybe in an industrial section of the city. And let's see, Dogukan Eren says a construction site. So the location of this picture is is on a construction site. Sure, we can say all of those. All right, let's move forward. How about this one? How's the weather? So if I asked you how's the weather, it's not really common to answer with the weather is. It's more common to just answer with it's whatever, right? So how would you guys answer the question? How's the weather? It's what? What would you say? Right, let's see. I'm waiting for the comments. Dogukan Eren says overcast. Yes. All right. Kian English says hello. Hello, hello. All right. So Kian English, just quick. You had mentioned before, I think on Instagram, that you use Skype and Zoom. If you want to participate with me right now, because I'm in an online meeting on Zoom. Okay. I guess I disconnected and reconnected. Back here. Right, we're here. Okay, so it's an overcast winter day. Garden says cloudy. Yes, if we say cloudy, let's see, we could add that as well. It's cloudy and a bit chilly. They have like coats and stuff on, so maybe it's a little bit chilly. Chilly just means like a little bit cold, right? All right. So overcast is a good word. So let's take a look at overcast. We're going to go to the image and we're going to put in overcast. So overcast is when the sky is pretty much covered in clouds, right? It could be a dark overcast day, or it could be a lighter day, but the whole thing is you're not seeing blue sky, right? Because if we just say cloudy, it can mean a few different things. All right? Huh? So there we are. I mean, cloudy, you can still possibly see some blue sky, but if we put in overcast, goodbye, blue sky. Hello, deep depression. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Simon and Garfunkel, right? Okay, so it's an overcast winter day. We could say it's cloudy and a bit chilly. We could say maybe, how's the weather? It's kind of depressing, cold, and not so great. Right? We could say that. All right, so let's go to, how about the next one? This weather is good for what? What do you think? How would you finish this sentence? This weather is good for? No? What do you think? Running outside? Is for running around outside with your girlfriend or boyfriend. That's a possibility. Probably not the only answer. Right, let's see. I hope I'm still live. Let's see if I'm still going live. Is everyone still there? See what's happening. Okay, I don't know if I'm no longer live. Let's take a look. I'm live. That's good. Okay. So what do you think? This weather is good for what? See. Is anybody in the comments? Let's see. I'm going to stop my share for a moment. Move that out of the way. And let's see. All right. Maybe I need to redo my chat box. Let's see if we'll do that. Pop out chat. Okay. Got that there. Ooh. All right. So I don't see anybody in the comments. I'm not sure if the live is going, but I'm going to keep going either way. Okay, so this weather is good for, we could say hanging out near a warm fireplace. That's not bad. Hanging out inside near a warm fireplace. And when we talk about fireplace, we're talking about something like this. All right, Lehoda says live is going now. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm here. Maybe I'm just talking to myself. That's always fun. All right, so here is a fireplace, right? So the weather in this picture, we could say the weather is good for hanging out inside near a warm fireplace. All right. So in the comments, Leah Huda says the live is going now. So I take it cut out for a moment. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I'm here, right? So let's see. Garden says bad connection today. All right. UQ Kawai says hello. All right, so can you guys tell me right now? Can you hear me all right? If you can, give me thumbs up or some apples. Let me know it's a good connection, or else I will start investigating to see if I can fix whatever the problem is. But I think I'm live and we should be all right. Okay, so Leahuda says, yup. All right, great. So let's see. How would you guys finish this sentence? All right. Right. So this weather is good for, I put, running around outside with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Maybe because it's cold out and you need to get warmed up, so you run around with your boyfriend or girlfriend. I put this weather is good for hanging out inside near a warm fireplace. What do you guys think? Can you give me some options? This weather is good for what? What do you think? What do you think? Moduline says walking. All right, let's see. Can we make the sentence any longer, perhaps? Walking maybe hand in hand with that special person in your life? Huh? So this weather is good for walking hand in hand with that special person in your life? Let's see. UQ Kawhi says this weather is good for you and me. Uh-huh. All right. Lehuda says spending time with your true love. Dogukan Eren said this weather is good for drinking coffee in the winter. Huh? Right, let's see. Maybe we can. I'll get rid of my answers. All right. Thanks for coming back. I guess the connection was kind of funky. All right. So Lehuda says, let's see. UQ Kawhi says this weather is good for you and me. That's what people say, and I'm going to give you the formal correct English is usually you and I, but unfortunately people don't really talk that way. They say you and me. Let's see. Keen English says, sorry I got disconnected. What's the passcode? It's scrolling in the comments down below. It's 791340254. That's the Zoom meeting ID. Let me move my camera over. It's right there underneath. Right there. And it'll come back again in a moment. Okay, let's see. All right. So here we go. Let's see what else we have. Gogo Kanaren said this weather is good for drinking coffee in the winter. Right. Right. So we could say in the winter. What else do we have? Lehuda is good for hanging out with your sweetie pie. For hanging out with your sweetie pie. Right? Sure. Sweetie pie is another word for like dear, lovely, sugar pumpkin, baby bubble butt, peaches, sweetie, something like that. Right. Okay. All right. Let's move forward. Here we go. All right. So now we're going to be talking about time. How would you guys fill in this? Not time. It's time. Right? It's probably in the So we're going to be talking about time of day. What do you guys think? What would you fill in? Different possibilities. Can't see the bright sky. We can't see the blue sky, but we know it's daytime. What do you think? What do you think? So we're looking for a time here and then a part of the day. What do you think? We have another participant. Let's see if it shows up. All right, I think Kian is here. And I guess I'm asking him to start his video, see if it works. Right? Huh? Hello? Can you hear me? I can see Kian. Let's see. Oh, maybe I have to. Let's see. Can you hear me? So Kian, I can see you, but I can't hear you. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah.
Aha. I have a partner in crime. Welcome, Kian.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. So you're in Iran, right? So Zoom works in Iran?
Yeah, yeah, but I'm using a VPN.
Oh, okay. All right. So just to make sure you're streaming live on YouTube right now, okay? Because I'm in both places. Just want to make sure so that you don't have a problem with that, okay? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you, but I don't know. Should I leave YouTube?
Ah, yeah, I can see in the comments they're saying, let's see what's happening. Dogukan Ren says the live is freezing. Oh, UQ Kawaii says Kian is everywhere. Yeah, there's no need to be in the YouTube if you're in the Zoom. Because,
Yeah,
uh,
I left YouTube.
okay, all right. Well, I can
Yeah.
show you the comments though. See, Leah Huda says, hello, Kian, hello.
Hello.
Uh-huh. Okay. So yeah, I'm experimenting with Zoom today. So thank you for coming live. I appreciate it.
You're
So
welcome. My
let's
pleasure.
let's take a look. How would you finish the sentence? How would you fill it in, Kian? It's probably
Mm,
in the, let's see, Leah Huda said dawn in the fall. That could work. In the fall. So dawn would be like an early part of the day. In the fall would be like the season. We could also,
mm,
what time? We could put a time. We could say it's probably what, 8 o'clock?
8 in the morning.
Sure. We could 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Um, so we could say it's probably, I don't know, 7 a.m. in the early part of the day. Yeah, something like that. That works. All right. And Kian, how is the video quality on Zoom? Good, bad,
It's good.
good, and the audio?
Good. Yeah, it's fine as well.
Okay,
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you well. I can see the pictures well as well.
okay, okay, great. All right, so we talked about the setting, we talked about kind of the place, what's happening, but I think it's more exciting to talk about the action. So let's talk a little bit more about what's happening and the people. All right, so let's see, and this could be for anybody in the comments, or Kian, if you have a comment, feel free to speak up. The man is wearing what? How would we describe what the man is wearing? Right? Let's see. And Dokukan Erena said it's probably afternoon in the winter. What do you think, Kian? What the man is wearing? What?
I wish I could rotate the camera because the picture it's a bit small. So
Let's see if I
mm,
can make it a little. You can turn your phone sideways, I think, and it should.
yeah, it's good now.
It's better.
But I'm not sure if you can see me well.
Yeah, I can see it just fine. Now I can see your T-shirt.
My T-shirt. Okay. What
Uh
about now?
huh. Okay, so Leo Huda says he's wearing a tuxedo. Hmm. I'm not quite sure if tuxedo fits because let's take a look. We're going to look at tuxedo in image search to see if this is what we're looking for. When I think of a tuxedo, I think of something very, very stylish, very, something like that. Let's see. So I probably wouldn't say he's wearing a tuxedo. What do you think, Kian? How would you describe it?
I I think it's a leather jacket.
Okay, all right. And Modulaine Hulali says black coat. So maybe we'll combine it with yours. Maybe we'll say a black leather jacket.
Yeah.
With a red fabric on the inside, I guess. Oh, actually, even better, we'll say a red lining. Lining. So if you have the lining of a coat, it is the inner layer underneath. So coat lining. Huh? So it's inside. So this lady, she's showing us her lining right now, which is inside the coat. Or this one has like a silver lining, right? And Kian, can you see the Google pictures as well that I'm showing right now?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah.
All right, thank you. I'm testing today, so you're kind of my guinea pig, Kian. All right, let's see. And I'll show you the YouTube comments so you can see what I'm looking at. Whoop. And they disappeared. 1 second. Okay. So he's wearing a tuxedo or a black business suit is possible. And let's see, the man is wearing black jeans and black boots. Okay, so we'll finish that. Get back up here. So wearing black jeans and black boots. And we could add a little bit more. We could say black polished boots. Let's see. What does polished mean? What do you think, Kian? What does it mean, polished? If we polish our boots.
Polished means like rubbing something. I don't know what it is called in English, and to make it shiny, to make the shoes
Right,
shiny.
right. And it comes in sometimes a little can. It's called like shoe polish. And kiwi, yeah, kiwi is a very common shoe polish. And then you just, I don't know, you rub it on top, and there's a polish boots. And then they become shiny. And it's very common in the military, the police, stuff like that. They want you to have shiny boots. And if you don't have shiny boots, they punish you. Right. Okay. Let's see. UQ Kawaii says, can you make it bigger a little bit so I can see clearly what the man's wearing? Well, let's see. I'll focus in on the people because the background, we already talked about the setting. How about we do this?
It's better now.
It's better? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's wearing gray jacket, a gray t-shirt. I mean.
A gray shirt underneath. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. And UQ Kawaii, can you tell me, is that better on YouTube? Hopefully it is. So let's see. The man is wearing a gray shirt underneath his jacket. All right. And how about this in the middle? What would we call this?
A belt.
Belt. And what do we call the metal thing? That is.
I knew it, but I've forgotten it.
Let's see. So let's see. The man is wearing probably a black leather belt. With a shiny belt buckle. I think I misspelled.
Yeah, buckle.
Belt. And we'll just take a look because there are all kinds of different belt buckles. Take a look. All right. So it's common for cowboys. Cowboys to have a huge belt buckle.
Yeah.
Right. But when I was growing up, I just had like a regular small belt buckle. Something like that. Right. Okay. So let's see. And Layla Almeida has said, is a tuxedo the same as a black suit? All right, let's see. I'm going to put her comment over here and highlight it so everyone can see it on Zoom as well. Let's see, where is it? I think she meant tuxedo with a U, but tuxedo is the same as a black suit? Well, let's take a look. So we have a tuxedo. All right, so this is like James Bond kind of stuff. Do you ever watch James Bond, Kian?
I guess I have seen one of the parts of it. I mean,
and he always seems to wear a tuxedo no matter what, even. Yeah. So this would be a tuxedo, and if we put in a black suit, it should be a little bit different. similar. But usually when I think of a suit, I think of a long tie, not like a, what do we call the little one? Let's
Um,
see. With a tuxedo, it has a small little, it's a tie, but it's a special kind of tie.
I don't know. In Persian, we call them like papillon.
Papillon, that sounds, is that French or Portuguese? Uh-huh. It's called a bow tie. We have
Yeah,
a bow
tie.
tie.
Yeah.
There we go. So bow tie. Right, let's see. Garden says 007. That's right, with the tuxedo. UQ Kawhi says, I prefer a black suit. So it depends on the people what they prefer. All right, so we did the guy. Let's do the, ooh, and how about this? I'll bring this image with, and we'll like that. Make sure it's bigger. All right, so the woman, how would we describe what the woman is wearing? Right, so I'm going to wait a moment in the comments. Go ahead, Kian, if you have any thoughts you'd like to share.
She's wearing a black wool winter coat. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and she's wearing a pair of a brown pair of boots.
Uh-huh. Okay. I see a black winter coat with a red. And I was going to pause for a moment. I talked about it before, but what do we call the inside part of the coat? So this is like a,
Lining.
what's that?
Lining.
Yes, the lining, right? So it's like a pop quiz, and you passed, Kian. All right. So a black winter coat with a red lining, and you said brown boots. Or what do you think?
I think they're leather boots,
Okay.
and yeah.
Right. Brown leather boots. And I don't know. She has clothing on under the coat, so we should probably mention that because she's not she's not running around naked. What would we say? Right, let's see. Oh, Dogu-kan Eren says she's wearing black gloves. It looks like on that hand she might have black gloves. Oh, Leah Huda had said, Teacher Michael and Kian are a perfect couple. With a thumbs up. Such a nice compliment. All right.
Thank you.
Leah Huda says a black sweater. Let's see, a black winter coat with a red lining. A black sweater. Okay. Oop, I'm gonna
She's
have to.
wearing gloves.
Huh? Sweater, gloves, and yeah. I guess black pants or black trousers.
Yeah.
So kind of put it all into one sentence here. The woman is wearing a black winter coat with a red lining, a black sweater, brown leather boots, gloves, and black pants. And right. Okay. So let's see. Let's move to the next one. Get the picture. The couple is dressed for what? We're talking about what is the occasion that they're dressed for? What do you think?
Dressed to kill.
Aha, yes. Now you're going to have to explain that. What does that mean? And we can take out for. You could say dressed to kill. Now what does that mean, Kian?
It means that I think it means that they're dressed. They have put on fancy clothes. If I'm not mistaken.
So the couple is dressed in a fancy and elegant way.
Yeah.
So it's like really formal, top-notch, high-quality clothing. Leah Huda says they are dressed for a dangerous mission. for a dangerous mission. Right. Huh? Let's see. And Kian, my Zoom the meeting might stop because I'm on the free version right now. I'm still testing it out. So if it stops, I'll restart the meeting and I'll put the new meeting number in the comments on YouTube, okay? If it stops.
Okay, sure.
All right, so let's see. Dogokan Eren says a secret mission. All right, so we could say for a secret and dangerous mission. All right. Madulin Hulali says criminal. So if we put that in the sentence, we wanted to use the word criminal. What do you think? What do you think, Kian? How could we finish this sentence using the word criminal somehow?
Dress to chase a criminal.
Ah, okay. Are dressed to chase down criminals? Maybe we could also say are dressed like criminals? I don't know. Maybe like fancy criminals. They're dressed like fancy criminals?
Yeah, fancy.
Let's see. UQ Kawai says they're dressed for a pre-wedding photograph. Okay, that's unique. The couple is dressed for a pre-wedding photograph. Huh. Maybe we could say a photo shoot because they usually take more than one picture, right? So the photo shoot, just to make sure, and we can get a visual. Let's put in photo shoot. So this would be like, yeah, with all the camera equipment and stuff and taking pictures. See photo shoot equipment. All right. So the ladies like work it, pose, all that stuff, and then right. So that's a photo shoot, right? But see, Layla Almeida says, or they're running to help someone in dangerous, and I think she means, or they're running to help someone in danger, right? And we're gonna get to that in a moment. Okay, Leah Huda says, from the way they're running, it indicates they're detectives or investigators, right? Well, let's see. Let's get away from what they're dressed like. Let's move a little bit forward. All right, how do they know each other? What do you think? And feel free to jump in, Keen, if you have any ideas. They what? What do you guys think in the comments? How do they know each other?
I don't think they're chasing someone because from their, their faces, because they don't look serious at all.
Uh-huh. Okay. So either way, if they're serious or not serious, what do you think their relationship is? How do they know each other? And I'm looking in the comments.
Probably their boyfriend and girlfriend.
Sure, they could be boyfriend and girlfriend. Right, let's see what else. Dogoken Eren, they met on the mission. Oh, and UQ Kawai says she agrees with you. I'll show you. I do agree, Kian. Good. All right, let's see. Dogoken says they met on the mission. So how do they know each other? They met at maybe the beginning of their mission? Huh? Let's see. Guzal G says co-workers. All right. If we made the full sentence, they might be co-workers. Huh? Let's see. Can we think of another word for co-workers that starts with C? What do you think, Kian?
Co-workers, colleagues.
Yes, colleagues. If I can spell it right. Right, colleagues. Right, what else do we have in the comments? I can share it with you. They're students, they're friends of mine. If they will help someone, they could be the same finality. Not quite sure what that means. Like they'll have the same ending story, perhaps. They met each other in a fancy coffee shop, so they have a crush on one another. Wow, they're busy in the comments. I better get typing. All right. Yeah. All right, let's see. They met each other in a fancy coffee shop. Fancy clothing, fancy coffee shop, right? And now they have a crush on one another. Uh, Kian, what does it mean if we say someone has a crush? To have a crush on someone.
To be in love with someone.
Sure. And I would, to go even more specific, have a crush. It's not quite to the love point. It's kind of like, how do we describe it? You like someone and you feel like you could possibly have romantic feelings toward them, but at this point it's kind of unknown if it's love, I think. Yeah. So it's common to say for like school kids or something, oh, little Johnny has a crush on little Mary, or even for adults it works. It means you're interested in someone and potentially romantically. Right? UQ Kawai says lovebirds. That could work. Lovebirds. All right. Dogo Kenaren say they might be mission mates. Mission mates. Let's see. So they could be partners. They might be secret agents working for the same agency. Right. Okay. All right. We're going to move forward on this one. Let's see. Oop, and I need to bring the picture so it's easier to see. Right. So the man is reflecting on. What do you think, Kian? What do we mean when we say reflecting here, or reflecting on?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, reflecting on in this situation, it means the man is pondering. You know pondering?
No.
No worries. It's an opportunity to increase our vocabulary. We could also say the man is thinking about.
Yeah.
Huh?
Pondering, yeah.
And they're a little bit different. They're similar in that something's bouncing around in our mind, but reflecting is kind of like more deep thought. Pondering is like deep thought. Thinking about is just, whatever passes through your brain. Huh? Okay. So what do you guys think? The man is thinking about or the man is reflecting on? What do you think? Garden says wondering. Wondering is similar, but wondering is more like directed. You're kind of like wondering if something will happen, or kind of thinking, will it happen or won't it happen? Let's see, Leila Almeida says reflect about what he is making. That's possible. Is reflecting on, I don't know, the purpose of their mission? Something like that. The purpose of their mission. And just so Kian, I think the meeting might shut down in just a moment. I'm not sure, but if it does, oh, there we go. Oh, all right, I got to do a new meeting. And give me 1 second so I can set up and I can put my camera back. Okay, whoop, I'm back. But the meeting number is different. It's 927-705-121. Okay. Be quick. Fix that. Give me just a moment. In case Kian wants to come back in. Maybe I will have to upgrade. All right. Okay, so the new Zoom meeting ID is 927-705-121. Okay. All right. So back to it. You guys tell me. The man is thinking about, it could be the purpose of their mission. Let's see. UQ Kawai says the man is reflecting on how they both come home before dark. All right, let's see how we can. I'm going to try to make that sound a little bit more natural. Thinking about how they are able to arrive. Thinking about how can they arrive home before dark? Could be. Right, let's see. Right, give me 1 second. I'm going to try to update something quick. maybe not. We have a ding dong. Oh, we have. All right. Kian should be back. All right. I think we have to do the audio. I can't hear you yet, but I admire your stubbornness, Kian.
Exactly. I wanted to say that we're stubborn, so we're always back.
And most people think the word stubborn is bad, and sometimes it is, but it can also be a good because it just means you stick to something, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's take a look at the comments. Leah Huda says pondering equals considering or deep thinking. Yes, that sounds right. Pondering is considering or deep thinking, right? You're mulling something over in your mind, you're reflecting on something. Ooh, Dogokan Eren has how abscond by the police. Okay, I think what you're trying to get at here is how to get away from the police or how to escape from the police. So the man is reflecting on how to abscond and get away from the police.
So you mean it means like think through.
It's possible. Think through. Why don't we go ahead and go with the dictionary since it's a good word. I'll put reflecting, or I'm sorry, put pondering. All right. So the verb to ponder. See, can you hear this?
Ponder.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool. And it's an American because Google's an American company, so you can hear the American accent.
Ponder.
Ponder. All right. So here we go. Think about something carefully, especially before making a decision or reaching a conclusion. Right. So, we have lots of synonyms here. Think about, give thought to, consider, review, reflect on. There we go. That's the one I had started with. Reflect on. Right. So, does that answer your question, Kian?
Yeah, I think they're synonyms to think through something.
Sure. Another good one is turn over in one's mind. That's kind of an idiom because it can have two meanings. Because you're like, what? Your mind is turning over, but no, it's just your thoughts are bouncing around inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a useful word. All right. Okay, so let's see. And I have to let you know when people say something about you in the comments. UQ Kawaii says Kian with a smile. So Kian, you are popular today.
Yeah, I guess I'm being popular. Thank you guys.
I want to say thank you too for coming live because I'm really just testing things out and I wasn't sure how it would work doing it at the same time as YouTube. So I appreciate it, Kian. Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right, let's take a look at the next one. The woman is looking at. Oop, I need to get the other picture. Okay, let's put the big picture so everyone can see. They're probably both looking at something, but last time we talked about the man, so what do you think, Kian? The woman is looking at what?
I don't know. It's not. It's not. We can't see what's behind the picture, so we just have to, make a wild guess.
And what do you think? We could use our imagination, right?
Yeah. Maybe she's just looking at the road.
Sure, is looking at or maybe the concrete. And it's like the floor at the concrete and hoping, and maybe trying not to fall down.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're in the comments again, so I need to show you. Here we go. Gogukan Ren. Kian is always popular. Yukio Kawaii. Yeah, Kian is popular among us, Michael. Great. Huh? All right, so how about this? I'll use my imagination, which is kind of wild. The woman is looking at the homeless guy pointing a gun at them.
Gun.
Okay.
you're good at imagination.
Let's just get a visual. So if we think of a homeless guy, it's going to be different in different countries depending on the standard of living and stuff. But if we put in a homeless guy, someone who, yeah, this works. With the cigarette sticking out his nose. But it's someone who is usually kind of dirty. They live on the streets because they're probably poor and they don't have. I imagine, is it something similar in your country, Kian?
Yeah, even worse.
Okay, so it's everywhere, right? It doesn't seem to matter how rich the country is. There's almost always homeless people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe the woman is looking at the homeless guy pointing a gun at them.
But
Why?
I think
Go ahead.
if someone was pointing a gun at them, they wouldn't they wouldn't look like that. Maybe they would
Ah,
be terrified.
you're right. Uh-huh. So you're saying they look too calm, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's pointing a water gun.
Yeah, that's possible.
And just to make sure we have a visual, we'll say goodbye to homeless guy and hello water gun. So something like this, right? And
Yeah.
what is the verb? What would we use, Kian, when we shoot it, but there's a different word that means to spray water. What would we say?
To trigger?
Well, trigger is the thing that you push, and trigger can also be a verb which means to start something. But if we
Uh-huh.
let's see, there's a word. It starts with an S. It means it's squirt. He squirted me. Squirted me with the water gun. Let's just take a look. And we'll put in squirt. All right. Cause a liquid to be ejected from a small opening in a thin, fast stream or jet. Yeah. So you could say squirt.
Yeah. There is always a verb for everything in English.
Right. It's a wild, exciting adventure. Okay. Let's see. Leah Huda says she's looking at a huge explosion that just happened. Right, let's see. Was looking at a huge explosion. I think we have like a secret agent theme in all of the answers. A huge explosion that just maybe happened in front of them. And then the question is, why are they running towards the explosion? See? UQ Kawai says the woman is looking at the pantry shop because she's hungry. Right? Is looking at maybe a convenience store because she is starving. All right, and I'm going to ask you, Kian, what does the word starving mean? If it's all by itself, we don't have the situation. You just hear the word starving. What does it mean?
To be very hungry.
Okay, and it can be extreme, right? So if we think of like a country, I don't know, in Africa, it's common, right, where people are like starving children, stuff like that. So this is the extreme, right? Very sad and horrible. But in this situation, what do you think is the meaning for she's starving?
Yeah, as I told you, she's very hungry.
Right? Huh? We could say extremely hungry. So
Yeah,
they've been running around doing secret agent stuff all day long. And she's like, now I feel like a pizza or something. All right. Okay. All right, let's move to the next one. A little bit longer sentence. We kind of touched on it, and let me get the picture back. What do you think? Man and woman are running because?
Well, I guess if they're supposedly they're agents, secret agents, so they're running. Yeah, we answered this one. Maybe they're chasing someone.
Okay. Right. Let's see. Because they're chasing someone who
Yeah.
uh, stole their a nuclear weapon. Huh?
They were-
And of course they have to wear nice clothing, right? Because it's probably right. See,
yeah.
the man and woman are running because someone is chasing them. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Someone is chasing them. They just robbed a bank. Ooh, maybe they're not secret agents. Maybe they are stylish bank robbers.
Yeah.
Huh? Let's see in the comments. Because can't wait to get their first salary as secret love agent. Let's see how. I'm saying, how can I make that sound a little bit more natural? Because they are in a rush to be rushed to receive their first cash salary for being secret agents. And I put cash salary because if it was an electronic transfer, they probably wouldn't be running. Right. So
Yeah,
maybe
I like your imagination, your sentences there. Yeah, there's funny.
well, let's see. Oh, and let's see, what should we do with these two words, Kian, to make it sound more like a native speaker? What do? We can combine them into
Yeah. Into one word, like there.
right there. And yeah, when we're talking, native speakers love to use contractions where you take two small words and put them into one. All right, let's see what else we have. Leahuda, they want to express their love to each other as fast as they can. Uh-huh. And they don't want to do a public display of affection, and they have to get away from the homeless guy with the water gun. And so they're running to wherever they're going, right? Let's see. Oh, Layla Almeida says, because someone needs them right now. Uh-huh. So the man and woman are running because someone is in danger and needs them right now. Uh-huh. Let's see. Guzal, here's another good one. Guzal G says they're trying to catch up to their tourist group. Their tour is going to leave. They're trying to catch up with their tour guide, maybe, or we could say tour group. Sure. Right. We have a nice phrasal verb here. What does catch up with mean, Kian? What do you think?
To I know what it means.
Huh?
To I don't know how to explain it, but when, for example, there's a running competition, and
Uh huh.
the one that yeah it who is uh, in the back tries to catch up to make it to I don't know how to explain it.
I know
I
this. Go ahead.
I know what it means, but it's a little bit hard for me to explain it.
Uh huh. I agree. This is one of. Sometimes there's a phrase which is just perfect, right? And to describe it means you have to kind of use other words which don't fit so well. But catch up is perfect, right? So someone's running, da, 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 and the other person is trying to catch up to them or whatever. So Leah Huda says to join. Join is similar, right? Because someone is in front of you and you're trying to join up with them. So basically, in like words that I probably wouldn't use, it just means like you're trying to advance to the same position as someone else in front of you, right? But nobody ever says
Yeah,
it like that because it's too wordy and it sounds weird. So everybody would just say catch up, right?
yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to. Wow, time's going fast. I need to get through this. Here we do it. All right. They freaked out. Oops. Oop, I put it upside down. No good. Eh. Okay. So they freaked out and now they're escaping from. So before we get to finishing the sentence, can you help me, Kian? What does freaked out mean?
Freaked out, to be, I don't know how to say it, to be scared.
Huh? It could be. It depends on the context and it depends on the details. Freaking out basically is a strong rush of emotion. So
Yeah,
let's say people are at a concert and like I don't know. Well, who's a famous singer like Justin Bieber, right? And all the people are like, yeah, and they're going crazy and they're freaking out, right? They're not scared, but they have a rush of excitement, a rush of enjoyment. So they're freaking out. It also could be if someone is going to hurt you. You freak out because you know your life is in danger. You could freak out when you find out that, I don't know, your girlfriend's dating another guy, right? Or it's like a rush, a surge, a surge. That's a good word, a surge of emotion. Mhm. And we could say they freaked out, they went crazy. We could say they went crazy. But here we're not talking about like in a mental institution. We're talking just like a surge, an extra amount of emotion. Hmm. Right.
yeah.
So that's a really long explanation. Or freaked out. Okay, so in the comments they say, now they're escaping from. Dogukan Eren says the police. All right. And he also says the bad guys, the police or some bad guys, right? Maybe other criminals. UQ Kawhi says they're escaping from the gangster club. Ooh, they're escaping from maybe a group of gangsters that wants to capture, interrogate, and torture them. Let's see. What does interrogate mean, Kian?
It's a new word to me.
All right. How about in the comments? Can you help us out? What does the word interrogate mean? And I'm gonna read the full sentence so we get an idea of the situation. They freaked out and now they're escaping from a group of gangsters that wants to capture, interrogate, and torture them. How about capture? What does capture mean, Kian?
To seize someone.
Sure, sure. To catch, to grab them, to take them into custody. Right. All right. Interrogate. Let's see. Looking in the comments if anybody has an idea what interrogate. Leo Huda says cooperation. It's not quite right. You could cooperate if you're being interrogated, means that you're working with someone. But interrogate is a word that the police use, the military use, and it basically means to question, but in a very intimidating way. Here we go. So ask questions of someone, especially a suspect or a prisoner, closely, aggressively, or formally. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Ooh, that better? I think so. All right. So, if you're being interrogated by the police, probably are not having a great day. They
Yeah,
they arrested you and they took you in, right? All right. So
yeah. Especially if you're faulty for a problem.
Yes. And I remember I watched a video a while back, and it was from an attorney, a criminal attorney, and he was giving advice to people. And I thought about it because I used to be a police officer, and I think he was exactly right. He says, no matter what situation, don't talk to the police. Why do you think he said that, Kian?
To keep quiet, you mean?
Right? He said, no matter what situation, don't talk to the police. This was a lawyer, an attorney.
I guess he has meant that if you talk to them, they're going to, realize that you're lying, or you've done something wrong.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Especially, it's even more if you are guilty. It's probably better not to say anything. But even if you're a witness or something, because when you talk to the police, they're always recording information, right? So they're writing their reports, maybe they're recording your audio, and whatever you say can be used in court. So
Yeah.
if you made a mistake, if you made an error, or if you lied, which is probably the worst one, it can come back to hurt you in the future. So, and it depends on the country. In the U.S., it's very famous for you have the right to remain silent, right? It's your right to not say anything. And I remember, I it would have been more smarter if more people followed that right, because they feel like they need to explain everything, and then they make things worse.
But here's different. Whether
Uh,
you want to be silent or not, the police catch you and they punish you. They beat you so that you have to say, for example, oh yeah, no, for example. I don't know how
uh-huh.
to explain it, but
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I agree. It
it's not like
depends
that.
depends on the country and what the laws are, what the rights are, what the culture is. Yeah, yeah. So if it's in in other countries, it may be in your best interest to talk like crazy, right? Okay, let's see. Da, 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 da. All right, let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Leah Huda says, "Teacher, I won't believe you if you said you were a cop. You look so kind." Maybe I need to put on a mean face. Hmm. Maybe I could hide behind some sunglasses and not smile. Okay, let's see. All right. So we kind of got off subject, but who cares? So we went through and we did the sentences and we talked about the people. All right. So it's getting late for me, so I need to close this down. So today we described this picture. All right. And let's see if we accomplished our goals. Move us over here. We described the picture. We talked about the setting and the action. All right. So we get a couple check marks. Doo-doo-doo. All right. So let's see. I'll do my closing, and then I have a final picture at the end. I like to end my lessons with a picture that we can chat about briefly. So first, improve your English, become more valuable. And it doesn't just have to be English. That's what I specialize in, but it could be your skills, your work skills, your computer skills, your ability to communicate, your ability to talk in front of people, public speaking. The more skills you have, the more things you're able to do, you become more valuable. And it could be it could be money, or it could just also be that people want to hang around you, right? Your family loves you more, and if you take care of yourself and you improve. Okay. So, if you enjoy our stuff here on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Oh, here comes the animation. Da, 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 da. If you already subscribed, there's a bell. Click on it, and YouTube will notify you. Whoop. And this is the picture. All right. So, what do you think, Kian? How would you summarize this picture? What do you see?
I can see a woman carrying a suitcase
Mhm.
along a very, along a straight road,
Uh-huh.
and on both sides of the road there are farms. I think they're wheat farms.
Ah, fields. Uh-huh.
Or, yeah, fields. Yeah, right. And I can see some beautiful flowers
Uh-huh.
along the way, along the road, and what else?
How
So,
how would we describe the road? We can't say it's a paved
mm,
road. We can't say it's concrete. We can't say it's
it's
pavement.
pebble, I think.
Pebbles are the small rocks, right? We can just say it's a dirt road. The dirt
Ah,
road,
yeah, there.
right? Let's see. Leahuda says the ground is as flat as a pancake. No hills, no mountains. Aha, that's good. Flat as a pancake. You know, like the food you eat, it's flat. Flat as a pancake. If you step on an ant or something, you could say you stepped on the ant and he's as flat as a pancake. Kian, how do we describe the girl's position? She's not looking at us. She is.
She is. Her back is
Uh-huh.
is to us. Yes, I
Sure.
don't know how to explain it.
Right, you could say her back is toward us. Uh-huh.
Ah, yeah, toward us.
But she is what?
She is.
She is away. Away.
She's moving away.
Sure, she's moving away. Well, here, let me try to give you a hint. What do we call this? I have my hand on what?
Palm. Palm?
My face. My face. All right. Can you use face as a verb? She is away.
Facing away?
Yes, yes, exactly. And Leah Huda just said it in the comments. She is facing away from us, right? So she's looking in the other direction. We can only see her back or the back part of her. And what is she carrying? What do you think?
And to me, it looks like a suitcase.
Suitcase. And maybe the number one question is, why is she out here all by herself in the middle of nowhere?
I think she's here just because she wants to take a picture.
So she's not alone because the cameraman is behind her.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's pretend we can use our imagination like it's a movie or something. Let's pretend she is alone. What could be the circumstances causing her to be alone walking down this lonely road in the middle of the day?
Maybe she's just broken up and she needs to be alone.
She's like, I feel terrible. I think I'll walk about 20 kilometers.
Yeah.
Or maybe she was at the house. She lived with her, I don't know, husband or boyfriend. She's like, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm never coming back. And she took her belongings and she's off.
And she's cursing his ex-boyfriend.
Say that again?
I said she's cursing his ex-boyfriend.
And do you say caressing or what was the word? I didn't quite.
No, cursing. Curse.
Oh, cursing. She's she's cursing him. She's swearing at him, right? She's pissed off, right? Let's see. Leah Huda says remembering her ex. Dogukan Eren says holding a bag. All right. So I have to wrap up because the time is out. So I'm going to type in the comments. I'm going to put an apple because I like apples. I'm going to say thanks for attending this live lesson. A special thanks to Kian English for coming live.
It was my pleasure.
On Zoom. All right. Until next time, see you soon. I think next time I'm going to have background music. I'm trying to do so much stuff at once. I'm not sure if it's going to make my computer explode.
Yeah, and I think you can add other people to your lines. So
right, and it's actually anyone with the meeting ID could have joined with us, right? And
yeah, right.
When you first went in, it took you to a white screen, right? That said that you would be let in a moment. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I put that just in case like a whole bunch of people came. Then I could kind of be more organized. But yeah. So I will do this again in the future. And I think Zoom, some countries can't access YouTube, right? But they can probably access Zoom, I think. What do you think, Kian?
For us, both of them are blocked, so we have to use a VPN.
Wow, you're 0 for 2. Both of them are blocked.
Yeah.
And Instagram?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not blocked.
Ah, huh. Okay. Well, all right. This will be in the future. I'll make two options available, and the people that do come live can do what we just did right now. Speak, which is
Yeah,
good.
and just like you rub your hands together, but we have our ways to get in.
Aha! You have your sneaky ways to figure out what you need
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'm out of here. So I'm gonna finish the live. And once again, thank you, Key in English. Thank you to everyone in the comments. I had a wonderful time, and thank you for being patient with me as I experiment with this technology. Let's see. UQ Kawai says, "How about our English group, Michael?" Oh, I think she's referring to the questions I'm asking about WhatsApp and Telegram. I'm researching. I'm figuring out what I want to do because I want to have more of a plan when I actually start it. I don't want it to be just crazy. I want it to be more organized. We'll see. And yes, Kian, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure talking to you. But I have ups and downs with my English, and today was one of the bad days because I I did awful.
No, I think you did very well. Let me tell you something that hopefully will build your confidence. Even native English speakers have bad days when we're talking, right? And I would say your native language is Farsi, right? Is that right? Or
It's
Persian?
Persian, yeah, but we speak dialect here in my hometown, which is kind of different from Persian.
Okay. And the
Yeah,
point I'm going at, I guess, is whatever your native language, some days are just frustrating, especially if you're talking in front of people. And it's like, oh, what was that word? What was that word? And so even if you're native, sometimes it's frustrating. So my point is, well, the point is basically you keep improving, even if things are difficult and you push through. Hmm,
yeah.
right?
Thank you.
And I'm going to ask you one quick question. I keep saying I'm going to go, but in Iran, WhatsApp versus Telegram. What do you think?
Telegram is blocked as well. It used to be used a lot, but nowadays it is used less because people have to use a VPN.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they use WhatsApp as well. But if you want to use WhatsApp, you have to have the person's number whom you want to talk to.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's not like that on Telegram. You can have their um, IDs. So
The username. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Huh. Yeah.
so
Yeah, I appreciate you
yeah,
answering my questions. I have quite a bit of experience with WhatsApp, but I'm exploring Telegram, and they seem to have so many more options for security, for being able to customize what people can do and what they can't do in the group. Can you see the number? Can you
yeah,
hide the number? Can you do, yeah, I'm really liking that. It just seems that WhatsApp has so many more people that use it, right? But I think Telegram is kind of growing depending where you're at.
yeah, right. So
Okay, I keep saying I'm gonna go. I'm really gonna go this time. Okay, so once again, thank you, Kian. I'll see you in the future. Have a wonderful, should be night for you now, right? Or evening?
evening, evening. So thank you,
All right, bye
and
bye.
thank you everyone for bearing with me. Bye.
Okay, bye bye everyone on YouTube, and goodbye